Within the Doctor Who universe, there are a lot of horrifying and scary enemies of the Doctor, like the Daleks, or the Cybermen, or this woman. When she transformed into an alien, I think it was actually less scary. However, I personally think one stands above the rest, and that is the Weeping Angels. At first glance, these stone creatures do not look menacing. It's only when they show their true nature and they show that scary face that you realise they are scary looking. What makes them even more horrifying is what they do when they touch someone. They send them back in time so they can live off their potential life energy. So in today's episode, we will dive into how many people the angels have killed. So you won't see the Doctor or Martha on this list, as they were only sent back in time and not actually killed by the angels. Starting with Series 3, 7 people. The first episode the Weeping Angels were introduced in was Series 3, episode called Blink. This is where we learn of the Weeping Angels and the importance of not blinking. In this episode, we see a total of 7 people that were killed by the angels. First being Kathy Wainwright. She was sent back in time off screen and dying in an unspecified way. The next 5 people also being off-screen kills after being sent back in time. Then we finally get an on-screen death after Detective Inspector William Shipton is sent back in time and dies of old age in the present. Series 5, 7 kills. In the episode The Time of the Angels, in this episode a lone weeping angel named Bob is being transported on the Byzantium, thought to be the last angel, which turned out to be a ruse and lured people to a world of angels. Our first deaths are Alistair and 2 unnamed Byzantium guards, when the angel Bob sabotages the Byzantium ship and crashes and dies from the impact. The next 3 are all clerics: Christian, Angelo, and Bob. Not the angel Bob, Bob the cleric. All 3 of these have their necks snapped by the angel Bob. In the second part of the story, titled Flesh and Stone, we only get 1 kill. This is Father Octavian, who has his neck broken by a weeping angel. The next time we see the angels is in Series 6, The God Complex. However, they don't get any kills. Next is Series 7, with a total of 6 kills. This is probably one of the saddest stories, as it is the finale for Rory and Amy. In the episode The Angel Takes Manhattan, the first kill is that of an S. Garner, dying once he tries to warn his younger self of the angels. This turned out to have no effect, as Detective Sam Gardner is sent back by the Statue of Liberty, who is a giant angel. Our next victim is Julius Grail, who was a mob boss. He was sent back in time after the Doctor's TARDIS arrived nearby. The time distortion energy released from the unstable landing caused Grail to collapse from shock, and his defenseless mansion was invaded by a duo of angels. Next, we see an older version of Rory, having come to light that he was sent back in time at some point and ends up dying of old age after the younger Rory, Amy, and the Doctor find him. The last 2 in this episode are the younger Rory and Amy. After Rory is sent back in front of Amy and the Doctor, Amy decides to join Rory and is sent back to be with him. They discover that Rory and Amy live out their lives in the past and die of old age. In the Time of the Doctor, the Weeping Angels appear, but no kills to be added. Series 9, episode Hellbent, Series 10, The Lie of the Land, Series 12, Revolution of the Dalek, Series 13, The Halloween Apocalypse, Once Upon a Time, and Survivors of the Flux all have Weeping Angels appearances, but no kills. Series 13, Village of the Angels, has 3 kills. That being Reverend Shaw. After counting the headstones, he was sent back in time. However, there is no explanation of his death. I would have thought it would have been the same as the next 2 that are coming up. So, that being said, we have Gerald and Jean, who were sent back in time. And then, after confronting the angels again and touching them, they are disintegrated. And there we have it. By my count, we have had 22 characters killed by the angels. Did I miss any? Let me know in the comments. If you'd like to see a kill count for any other Doctor Who villains, let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.